Lo-Fidelity Nights, Uncut, only on WLFDT. It's actually all vodka.
You gotta be kidding me. Welcome to Lo-Fidelity Nights. You got your insane Mark Sanchez with you, and we have Wordsplayed with us tonight to tell us a little bit about Lo-Fi Love 2. I got to tell you, Wordsplayed, I'm really excited to have you here tonight. Very fascinated with you. And, I saw you tweet something the other day I thought was just great. You said, shout out Comic Sans. Thank you for being you. What did you mean by that?
Well, Marcus, Comic Sans is just a fun, whimsical little font that's often overlooked. In a lot of ways, it's like my son. So I think Comic Sans is just something that needs to be celebrated a little bit more.
Couldn't agree more. I wrote every book report in Comic Sans, honestly. Tell me a little bit about how you got started making music. You know, you're a big rapper now, and you're making fantastic music, right? Am I right? Don't we love it? But how'd you get started?
Well, I moved to San Diego about 7 years ago, and I walked into a guitar center, and I bought some equipment.
So, after, before you got into the Guitar Center, what were some of your musical inspirations? Who really got the juices brewing?
Musical inspirations. I loved ice cream truck medleys. Every time I saw an ice cream truck and heard a diddley playing, I just loved those. The Wheel of Fortune closing credits, not the opening credits. The closing credits for Wheel of Fortune always really inspired. The studio credits really inspired me, and Onyx.
I saw that you're on tour with Lecrae and Andy Mineo in New York. That's very exciting. Where else have you toured?
Well, Marcus, let's see. I've toured Japan, Malaysia, India, Guam. This was while I was all in the military, of course, but I've done a few tours.
Thank you for your service. So this project's got 5 tracks, just like Volume 1. Any reason for that? Maybe some occultic symbolism?
My first album had 5 songs, Lo-Fi Love 1, and Lo-Fi Love 2 is going to have 5 songs. And I don't know how many songs Lo-Fi Love 3 will have.
So, the viewers of Lo-Fidelity Night want to get to know you a little bit better. Tell us a little bit more about you. What are you reading these days?
I'm glad you asked. I'm actually reading this fantastic book by Dennis Kimbrough. It's called Daily Motivations for African American Success, and it's a great book, and it's just been a daily motivation for an African American who likes success.
Who doesn't? Any favorite quote from that?
I loved on July 9th when Dennis Kimbrough, just a witty, whimsical, funny little devotional entry, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And I just thought that was really, really, really neat.
Wise words from a wise man. I'd love to meet him. I hear, we hear you got a special lady in your life. Very exciting. I'm sure any one of us would love to experience love. But tell us, what were some of the things you were looking for in a loved one, in a lady, before you met the special one? What were some things you're looking for?
Well, Marcus, I was just looking for the things that every guy's looking for. A beating heart, maybe some eyes, a nose, a mouth.
What more could you want? All right. I thought it might be neat that I thought it might be neat if You told us a little bit about what your plans are. What are you thinking about all this all this fame, all this celebrity, so many likes, right? I think that's is it Instabook? And tell me, so like, what's the plan?
It's been a little overwhelming, obviously. Really, I just kind of want to, hang out with my wife. I might get some seat covers for the Subaru, and just hang out in San Diego and eat burritos and, go to the boardwalk and feed the pelicans. That's.
Fantastic. I can't ask you. I can't thank you enough for coming down and spending time with myself, the ambiguous Mark Sanchez, and the viewers of Lo-Fidelity Night Uncut. And we were very excited about Lo-Fi Love 2, and we're looking forward to what's to come. So thank you. This is Lo-Fidelity Night Uncut with Mark Sanchez and Wordsplayed, and you all have a good night.
You make me want to run sometimes. I can feel all your signs, and I grow from your sunshine and your rain, your rain, your rain. Oh, I grow from your sunshine